feel comfortable with this or whatever, and she gives him any kind of kickback, what would he say? Or he says you're controlling or toxic or whatever.
Then that's not the girl for you. That's not the girl you should have around you.
You should leave her, you think?
You should leave her.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
So I feel like
Merch.
it's hard because it's actually my ex-boyfriend left me for that. He say, I hate your social media. I hate what you're doing. I hate you're giving these guys attention. I hate that you're getting attention from these guys.
Damn.
So
He's smart.
after everything I did for him, and I actually like, I was a point when I have Bryce Hall, I have fucking, what's his name? Josh Richards. I have all of the like big influencers texting me and I ignored it because of him. I feel like at the end of the day, it's controlling. And if you don't want to be with that girl because she's getting all this attention, because she's a baddie, because she's this, then don't be with her.
Go, Queen.
He's ungrateful. How dare him?
How dare him.
But
all these guys in your DMs.
But would you admit though, he had a concern because I mean these are pretty big names hitting you up. Pretty big names.
And I was like, hey, how are you? I wouldn't be like, okay, block you. Like, no. I was like, hey, how are you? Yeah, but I never called him cute. I never called him, I want to do this with you. Or
But can you understand his frustration? Because I mean, you're getting DM'd by these guys, and you're responding. Is like, whoa, what's going on here?
Can you understand?
Yeah,
his
he's like,
insecurity?
he had insecurity because I'm this and he's not. Getting texted by other guys and he's not getting all that attention. Yeah, of course.
So they had access to you.
So hold on. Your man is like, damn, my girl's famous. She's lit. I'm responding to these guys. Do you know how he feels about that? Like deep down. So you understand it.
Because if my boyfriend has the same attention from other girls, I will feel some type of way.
So then you can understand why he was feeling that way.
But leaving me over that after everything I did.
Yes, it's a major concern.
Did you like comfort him throughout the insecurities?
I think that's cheating.
I feel like also you could meet somewhere.
Cheating for sure.
You could meet somewhere in the middle. You feel me? Like I feel like cool. Okay, he doesn't like that you were there, replying to these messages, but now help him understand what you have going on and give him some sense of trust, because a man, okay, I'm young too, but you're younger. And I don't know, if you're still living with mom and dad, if you have your own place or how far you got with that man. But when a man is providing for you and when you live under a man's roof, he has some sense of control. When he's providing for you,
she was the provider.
Yeah, I was the provider.
Okay, see, you're the main provider. That's a little different.
And that's how she paid
when
her
we're
bills.
young, we're stupid in love. So that's what happened with me. I was stupid in love. I realized I was controlling. That's toxicness. That's controlling because why you want to be with someone who has this and that, and you're just like insecure about it.
Let me ask you a question. So, like, he told you, he was honest with you, and he told you what he liked and didn't like.
Yeah, at the start of the relationship. Yeah.
Okay, and you said that he's insecure.
No, I say that now because after everything I did.
Okay, you think he was insecure? Let me ask you a question. Who's more secure? Someone who tells you the truth and doesn't care what happens, or someone who doesn't say anything to you because they're scared of what could happen?
The first option. Someone who tells you the truth.
So I would argue your boyfriend was very secure. He told you the truth and didn't care about the consequences.
He told me the truth because he wanted me to like stop.
But that means he's secure.
Guys.
Yeah.
He's insecure because he's
by your own definition.
Well, if you want to say it like that, yeah.
You see what I did there? Because women love to say men are insecure when they put boundaries on women. But what I argue that when a man puts a boundary on you, he's very secure because he's telling you what he really likes and doesn't like at the cost of possibly losing you. He's actually insecure if he doesn't say anything because he's not secure where the relationship is and he's scared to lose you.
He's afraid.
Damn, you have a point,
smart.
but it's also secure that he won't like let you wear whatever you want, that he won't let you go out with your friends, that he's scared of you like cheating. Also, you know what I mean?
I feel like
okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you like watches, or what do you like? Cars? What do you like?
Cars.
You like cars? Okay. Let's say you save up a bunch of money and you buy a brand new Mercedes. What, G-Wagon?
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon. All right. You buy a G-Wagon, right? You spend $250,000 on it, right? You buy it. You're fucking, this is lit. You get it with 0 mileage. You're like, yes, this is awesome. And then you go home. 3 weeks later, right? Dude knocks on your door. The guy that sold you the car. He says, "Hey, listen, bro. I need you to put a for sale sign on your car and drive around with it for like a month or two, okay?" How'd that make you feel?
Bad.
Why?
I'll cry
Why?
because I just bought it. and I wasn't like dropping it for that.
And you
long.
worked really hard to get it, right?
Yes.
That's exactly how men feel about their girls showing their body all over the internet.
Okay, it makes sense, but like.
Hold on, stop it right there. It makes sense.
Mhm.
This is why men protect what they get and what they invest in. No guy, right, wants to be with a girl that has a for sale sign on her neck. And unfortunately, women don't advertise the same way men do. Girls advertise by putting pictures up and making themselves look available. Men advertise by actually going up to the girl and letting him know he is available. So you see how it's different here? So I would argue that your boyfriend, number one, was very secure because he told you the truth. And then number two, when you advertise yourself a certain way, put a for sale sign on your neck, which unfortunately is what social media is, then sometimes you got to deal with the consequences. No guy wants to pay full price for a car with a for sale sign on it.
And because of your profession, you have to be extra, I want to say, explaining to your boyfriend. Because once again, you understand your career, he doesn't. You have to be like, you know what, babe? Here's why I'm responding. Look at this with me. Because if you don't do that, it's like, she's DMing on her own. What's going on? He doesn't know.
Now, I'll give you one excuse here. You took care of him and you paid all the bills.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So I can see where that comes from, which is why we actually tell guys on this podcast, you need to make more money than your girl. Bro.
Have to.
Like you have to be, you know, if you're gonna have boundaries and control her sexuality like that to
Be
a
the
degree,
leader.
you need to be the fucking leader.
Yeah.
So his problem is that he didn't have the leadership skills.
Mhm.
But at the same time, women need to understand that when you advertise yourself a certain way on the internet or put out a certain image, a guy that's with you is going to lose respect for you and he's going to want you to change. So, I mean, it's up to girls how they want to move with that. But social media, right, to a degree, can be construed as cheating. To men, at least.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Especially
agree.
when you respond.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. And especially if he didn't know like you were responding. I
I
feel
have
like
my Instagram,
that-
my Snapchat, my Gmail.
Oh, he did?
Oh, so he was like
did.
looking at them.
He was, and he will block them too. And I will get mad about it because he did it without my consent.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, hold on. That's different. If you had all
Oh,
your
okay. I
access.
thought it was.
It
I
was
thought
a
as you were
controlling
explaining it.
relationship.
Yeah, but
so
bro,
that's
they're
why-
probably trying to set shit up to like, yo, let's link and
Yeah.
all this other shit. No, nigga.
No,
man,
I feel like
100,000.
to add on
Come to
to,
this photo shoot.
Yeah, come here.
to add
I
on
mean-
to something that you had said, right?
Mm,
Okay, cool. You said if the roles were reversed, right? You wouldn't like it. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, the same way I have things that I don't like, he's gonna have things that he doesn't like. And you're both entitled to walk away whenever you want, no matter who's financially providing.
You know what you're not entitled to do? Change yourself when you get into a relationship. If she was
I'm
if
not
she was
telling her to change
but if
herself.
she
I'm telling her to walk away. I'm telling her to walk away if it's something that she
Dog
doesn't
shit
like. The
advice.
same way he walked away.
You should change when you go into a relationship.
as far as like
No.
professional,
Alright.
you don't. If she
Going-
was working as an OnlyFans model before her relationship and he got with her knowing that she was an OnlyFans model, how dare he tell her to stop that once he fall in love?
Well, how
How
dare you?
dare.
How dare you save up $250,000, buy the G-Wagon, bring it to your house, think that it's yours, then the salesman tell you got to put a for sale sign on it.
How dare he got with her when he knew she was doing OnlyFans?
What did I just say a second ago with the Mercedes?
He knew.
You're talking about earning it, right? With the Mercedes?
Yes.
He
okay,
knew.
but she's saying like if someone started off doing OnlyFans and then a guy came in and wanted her to stop doing OnlyFans.
We know what I'm
Remember when I
saying.
said privilege was invisible to those that have it? How many times you hit on guys?
I've hit on guys before.
Really?
I'm on her
I mean, I
side.
don't count them.
How many times have you hit on a guy versus guys hitting on you?
It's a different ratio.
Oh, what is it? Maybe 1 to 100?
Okay, if it is
Hold on, stop.
100.
Maybe 1 to 100? What is the ratio?
I don't know.
100.
Sure, 1 to 100.
Okay, so you might hit on one guy for every 100 guys that hit on you, right? Why'd you decline all those guys?
Not interested.
Oh, so would it be fair to say that they didn't measure up to your standards? Maybe they didn't look good enough. Maybe they didn't make enough money. They didn't have confidence, ambition, competence.
Or I wasn't interested, but yeah, that
Okay.
I guess
So you do realize
depending.
that by a man attracting a woman in the first place, he had to put in work.
Mhm.
So
No.
you tried to gloss over that. Is the point?
No, what I'm saying is that if they started off doing OnlyFans, you're talking about this car, this prize, and then they get it taken away. Like I'm saying, and you don't like the fact that the car is being shown, or what? What'd you
Yes,
say?
you
Okay.
you saved up your money, which is a
Mhm.
man building his value,
Mhm.
getting a vehicle, purchasing the vehicle. Okay, I don't want to. I get it. Ooh, like we're not cars, but I'm using the analogy to illustrate how men feel about the topic. Men have to make their money, increase their value, right? Buy the car, and it's disrespectful to you as the man purchasing the vehicle for the seller to come and tell you, "Oh, we're going to put a for sale sign on it," after you spent all your money and time to
But we
purchase
were
it,
talking about already having the for sale sign. on it.
Exactly.
and then you purchase it. So the for sale sign is supposed to come off.
Oh, that's what guys go for, is to get a girl with OnlyFans and then take the sign off. Like,
Well, I mean, you're
to get them
no
to stop
longer
doing what they're doing.
you're no longer on the market, right? You have a man now.
No, being sexy is your
Hold on.
profession, baby.
Okay, I get that. But here's the thing. Like, a big part of what men want in a woman is purity and not embarrassing them. Men don't ask for much from women.
Would you get with a sexual model?
No.
So
As a main girl, never.
But
No.
for the men who do get with a sexual model,
Most guys don't want that, which is why anytime a guy gets with a dancer or a stripper, OnlyFans girl, whatever, that tough conversation always comes. I want you to quit.
and
Yeah.
that's not right,
Can I
baby.
ask?
How's that not right?
No matter what, it ain't
So you
right.
drive around with a for sale sign on your vehicles that you purchase? Exactly.
Really, at the end of the day, it's a choice.
That's my point. Like, you see, I'm just giving the other side, and all of you would have an issue with driving around a vehicle that had a for sale sign. But then when I say, yo, if you meet a guy, you need to change for that man, it's a problem.
What kind of car you drive? BMW. So if you met a girl who's like, I hate BMWs, sell that bitch. You had it for 10 years. You like, no, that's my car. She like, sell it. Hate BMWs. I'm a Mercedes girl. Would you do it? You had that BMW way before her.
You should be a comedian. You're funny.
There's no